Hello everyone. This is Angie from Get Woke. How are we all doing? I hope we're doing good. Oh man, what a journey we've been on. It has been a wild ride, man. It really has. And, we're finally coming out of this little rest we've been taking, this downtime, this inward turn going on here, and, now we're about to kind of go into that area of change, the unknown. And this is where it starts to get exciting. This is where it all comes into play. This is where everything just kind of starts to fall together. And at times it can be scary and nerve-wracking, and even maybe it makes you question yourself. It makes you question your thoughts. It makes you question your actions. It makes you question everything in your life that you are doing. The things you thought were important, you start to question them and ask, were they really important? Are they really important? What is important? What is not important? Let's get a little more personal here, huh? Look, all I'm saying is that we're going through a huge shift. We have been in this journey all year long. We've been on an endless journey, but this year especially, the planets have really been pushing that change, that ascension, that awakening, that drive for more. They've really been, as soon as we start feeling stuck, don't you know those planets are right there to get us right back up and going. And that's what this next week is gonna be about. I know this is midweek. I know we're coming up on the weekend and whatnot, but planets don't give a shit about the weekend. And we've really got to start going deeper. This is going to be pushing for us to go so much deeper. Mars coming direct is really going to push for that motivation, that drive, that inspiration, that push to just be determined to do and go and create and really put your ideas into life, into reality. Bring your ideas into reality. Really bring everything that you've been, that deep journey, okay? We've been on this deep journey. We started this huge, deep journey internally, just inward. We stopped seeing with our outward eyes and started turning in and looking with our inward eye. And it has created and inspired so much change in us. It's brought up so many things that so many of us couldn't even remember, struggling to remember parts of childhood for, this whole life, and then suddenly one day just hitting you. And, so many different dark nights of the soul, so many relationships that we thought were secure and beautiful and wonderful, all just, go crashing down around us. Everything we thought we knew has changed. But what we are has emerged from that. We have gone through metamorphosis, and now we are emerging. Mars direct is going to literally leave us coming out and just emerging, and it's going to inspire this change. Uranus, Uranus. Oh, many goodness, too many grade school jokes. It's really going to say, look, you hopping on this bus or not? You coming on, and you're gonna ride this shit? We're gonna go change? We're gonna do this or not? That's what this next week, over through the weekend, the rest of this week, through the weekend, next week, that's what that's going to inspire. That's what full moon is going to bring out. It's all going to bring it all together. It's going to bring it all together, and it's going to look you directly in the eye. That ram is going to, that bull, that Taurus bull is going to look you right in the eye. And it'll say, you ready to do this? You ready to do this? Let's do this. Okay? You've been through all the classes, all the courses, crash courses. You've taken all the tests, written all the essays, done all the research. Now, are you ready to do this or not? And that's what this is going to be about. And it's going to be exciting and beautiful, and it's such a huge new change. And it's about really making sure that we don't let, this, when you're right there on the verge of such beautiful change and such beautiful new adventures, don't you know that there's always going to be those that come along and are like, oh no wait, this is the path, oh no wait, no wait. And that's where you gotta be like, no, I'm going on, I'm hopping on this ride, and not my fault that you didn't decide to go. Not my fault you didn't decide to come and attend class with me, So, what this is gonna be all about these next few weeks is embrace your beauty, embrace who you are, because you know what, you did it. It's celebration. Take that hat off, throw it up in the air, and do the happy dance. But it's also gonna call for your help to take them crystals, them gems, them stones, put them in your bras, put them in your boxers, and stand up for what you believe in. It's gonna call that inner fire, desire, and passion to the surface. Embrace your passion for life. Embrace your passion for life. This is a gift. This now moment is a gift. And everything that you have experienced has given you the tools to emerge as the most damn beautiful butterfly that this world has ever seen. Okay? So embrace it with everything. When that sun comes out, you just it's time to really bring our passions and desires into life and really get this show on the road and get going. I know I took some time off, a little bit of time off from the videos, and, snuggled up, did some, self-rest, relaxation, and care, spent some quality time with, those around me that I'm so blessed. I counted and cherished all my blessings in my life. And when you stop and you say, look, I am so blessed that I have running water. I am so blessed that I can make this cup of tea right here, right now. I am so blessed that I am able to record this, have the electricity at night and home and whatnot to record this to send to you. I am so blessed. And we are blessed for those small things. It's not about those big, huge things that society says we are supposed to have or we're not worthy. No, it's about those little things. Having ice to put in my ice water is a blessing. You better believe it. What are you going to do if everything is taken away from you? All of that, all those luxuries. Cherish them. Cherish them. Cherish everything and count your blessings. Be appreciative of what you have. Because, my friend, you are blessed. You are so blessed to be on the journey and to have the knowledge and wisdom and courage and strength and tools that you have. Okay? You are not shallow and just riding on the surface. No, my friend, you've been to the depths. You've seen what's down deep. Deep. And the part of the seas that no one else has gone. You've had the courage to face the depths and come up beautiful, with smiling, glowing, shining, bright, with dreams and desire. You have desire and passion, a fire in your eyes, in your heart, in your soul. You have a soul. You have the desire to create, to inspire. So go put it into the world, my friends. You do not watch my videos because you are just riding on the surface. You watch my videos and put up with my looniness because you have a passion and desire to grow, to dive deeper, to go see what is beneath the surface, so that those that fear and don't have the courage and are just need that extra hand, so they have an extra hand to help them. Because look, you're equipped. Here you think you're broken, but you are so put together and fixed that you have no idea. You feel like you've been broken, but don't you know that it takes such beautiful intellect, such beautiful knowledge and wisdom and talking upstairs to have something that is broken and to be able to put it back together. The desire, the will, that urge to put it back together, never giving up. Those days where you were fetal position on the floor crying, thinking you could not move on, you stood up and you put it back together. It takes such a strong mind to do that, my friend. Give yourself a pat on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Tell yourself, good job. My friend, you have come so far. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. If you are still 12 minutes in and 12 seconds in my video, you have come so far. Okay, believe me, I've rambled some pretty deep shit to some people, and they have no interest. Their minds just are not ready. It's just like burst. It's gonna burst. And I remember when long ago, when I would try to sit there and think of all the things, and it would just be so overwhelming that it was just like, let's go do something else that gets my mind off of it instead. And we've all had our downs, and we've all had our escapes. But we're here. We escaped our escapes. Our what we used to use to do, where we used to go, our habits of what we used. Some was addiction, and addiction could be anything. Addiction is feeling as if that thing goes away that you cannot breathe. It doesn't matter if it's a substance or a feeling. But we all, when we were so scared and in our shell, had that addiction to either the feeling of someone else giving us our self-worth, or someone else loving us, or the addiction to some kind of narcotic to numb us and make us feel better, or an addiction to, a food to, make us feel comforted. And you know what? We all face those things. And it's not that we directly faced those things. We faced what was behind it. The cause of those things. The reason for that pain in your stomach that just makes you want to go, I can't go on. You faced it. You all faced that shit. Give yourself some damn credit, y'all. Seriously. This is all coming together. And, I know it may be hard to see it, but there's times where there's a reminder that shit's about to change. Look, I'm going to put it down in the links, okay? And I won't forget the link this time. And you can decide for yourself. But I've seen 3 different videos and read 2 different news reports And I will make sure to put it, the very first video I saw on it down below in the links, of what can only be described as a mothership of some sort over Hawaii. Now, this has made Hawaii's local news, and I mean, like, all around. Okay, Hawaii's, the whole state's covered. Every island has been talking about this nonstop. Okay, but look, as soon as I walk out of the room, the news gets turned on, because I can't watch it. I will not watch it. I will not watch mainstream. I just will not do it. I will leave the room. Peace, I'm out. Y'all want to watch it? I've warned you. I've told you. I can't do it no more. Peace, I'm out. I walk away. All I can do, right? I'll plug them over. But anyways, the first thing they're up there on, they're talking about, it's not about this mothership that everyone else is talking about, which, who knows? Okay, it could be human, or it could be extra dimensional. We don't know. Okay, they're trying. The news report, what their response to it was, is that it was a satellite falling, parts of satellites that were falling, but parts fall at different sequences, and they fall. They don't hover. So, I'll leave it up to you again. But the first thing on mainstream news was nothing at all to do with it. What was it about? The C word. The C word, and how to protect yourself. Are you flipping kidding me? Like, this trick is getting old. This is the magician going, look guys, look over here. And at first they were like, look over here, guys, look. While they're over here doing do, look over here. And now they're just like, they're straight up, like, those bubble things on the side of the road, like at car sales places, the car lot things that are like, ooh. That's what I see them doing. They're just like on the news, just like, look at us. Oh my gosh, pay attention. We're trying to do this over here, but look, pay attention. And they're like really losing their shit now. They're desperate. Like, they're reaching for like desperation. Like, please don't see what's going on in the world, people. Please stop waking up. If you wake up, you're going to take all our power away. Y'all still with me? I'm just saying, that's how it's been, and now it's getting to that boiling tipping point where they're not going to be able to. It's just anybody who wants to. You know what? And I'm sorry, my channel's not for you. If you get offended by this, I'm sorry, but it's got to be a good fit. Okay, look, if the humans on this planet that think that we are the only ones out there, then honey, go back into your cave and hide, because shit's about to get real and you're not gonna like it. Yeah, that's what I have for y'all, okay? Like, serious. That's what I got for you. Excuse me. Hand of Chaos. Let's see. No, you can't see him. He's a beautiful dragon that you can't see. And it says the Hand of Chaos. Yeah. It's the dragon of air. It's pretty cool. I got it long time ago from my parents. Anyways. And look, y'all. Things are about to get real. You guys are so much more equipped than you realize. And I really, I know that in this next 10 days or so, we'll say more towards this weekend, but, within these next 10 days, it's going to hit you like, damn, I am a powerful being. I am a powerful being who can create, who can co-create. I am a powerful being. That's what you need to wake up and say and realize. You are a powerful being. The very essence of the stars. Okay? So let's not be as, let's not lower our vibration and our mindsets to Oh my gosh, you got the sniffles in October when there's 2 feet of snow out on my ground, at least. Well, it was this morning. Oh, good Lord. I mean, you better go lock yourself up. I understand people get sick, but people get sick every single year. I understand. I know I shouldn't go into this, okay? But look, when there's man-made stuff, like, it is also mind over matter. I straight up, the lady that does my bio-tuning, she straight up told me that she believes the only reason why she did not die from having it, was because of her meditation and Reiki practices. Straight up. I mean, she was in the hospital almost dead. And like she said, she had other health issues. The only reason why she, her words, survived is because of her meditation practices. Because of the practices of knowing mind over matter and that we are our own. We are the creators. Okay, y'all? My sleeves are driving me nuts. Sorry, they're like string sleeves. It's getting hot here. So, that's what... I'm, no more hiding this. I have to be real, okay? I have to step into my power. You have to step into your power. We are going to fulfill our roles, our destiny, and we are going to change this world, my friends. Okay? We are going to make people understand that they do not have to fear, and that whatever is being pushed out by the mainstream, if there's something being pushed, overly pushed, it's because they're hiding something behind it on the other side. It's like, don't look here. Don't fill your mind with trash, you guys. Like, in your spare time. Okay, seriously? None of this mainstream crap. None of it. None of it. None of it. None of it. Commercials. None of it. Fill your mind with brilliance, with beauty, with knowledge, with wisdom. There are some wonderful documentaries. If you just look, I had a couple days where, I got some health issues, and sometimes it straight knocks me off my feet, right? And so this last few days, like, I have just been on the couch, and I don't generally sit down and watch TV or hold still, but when I do, I make sure to still not just let my mom, because y'all, we've worked too hard. You've worked too hard to let your mind mush. There's some beautiful documentaries out there. Great ones. Watch them. There's documentaries about tarot now. Like, seriously, I couldn't believe it. The world is changing. There's documentaries about the tree of life, all about our energy system that we hold within us. Science. Like, quantum physics is, like, changing people's minds on, like, being able to connect the dots of, that the world is changing. Okay? Don't let your mind go to mush, even when you're feeling just drained and needing to rest and recoup. Fill your mind with good music. Music that's healthy for your brain. Okay? And yes, for your soul. I love to dance. Like, it's just healthy to do it. It's good to just let your body and soul and everything connect together and move. Especially when you're not feeling so great. It's the best medicine. There couldn't be better medicine than dancing and laughing. In my opinion, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, y'all. This is strictly my intuitive advice and opinions, and, like, personal as well. Like, it's, somewhere in there. So, you guys, I think I've rattled enough. I just, let's embrace this change. Let's stretch these wings. It's time, this full moon, it's time to get out there and stretch them wings out now, boy. Yeah, it's time to stretch the wings. Yeah, I give it another day or two. Maybe 3. Yeah, I'm getting Tuesday. Between Sunday and Tuesday, y'all, that energy is just going to come rushing in, and oh, it's going to feel so great. It's going to feel so great. Just remember, the shadow side is always possible. Okay, so for everything I have mentioned, there is a shadow side of it. Okay, so when that determination comes in strong, remember, it can become overkill at times. Know your limit. Healthy boundaries and limits. Know when to say, okay, I've made my point. You know, I found myself earlier back in the same, well, nobody cares what I have to say. Everybody just rolls their eyes, walks away, whatever, whatever. And I had to stop and think, wait a minute. I can't let that take my power away. It's not my fault that they're not interested in these beautiful, wonderful things that are changing the world. And then, like, if they don't want to hear it, cool. Whatever. Like, I can't change that. And I can't force my opinion, not my opinion, but I can't force people to have a conversation about it if they're not ready and willing to. I can't force people to think about reality and what's going on in the world if it's just too much for them to handle right at this moment. You know, all of our timing is all different. We all wake at different times. And y'all, we just need to remember that and be understanding when a person is angry, a person is frustrated and yelling and acting out, that perhaps they're just experiencing some really dark nights of the soul. Perhaps they just need a friend, like we did or do. I mean, it's a continuous journey, you guys. It really is. And we think we get it all covered, and then something else comes up and we're like, oh, yeah, ain't that the dang truth? Shit that we, like, know, but we don't want to face, and then it's like, smack, face it. Okay, fine. If I have to. Laugh it off. Yes, let's laugh it off, have fun, and let's do this. You guys, I love you so much. Love. Like, let's just inspire each other. Okay, let's inspire. Inspire that inner desire, y'all. And that passion for life. That spark. Get somebody else's mind talking. Because that's the main problem I see out there is people got too many cobwebs, dust bunnies up in their head. Dust bunnies that are like, we're Halloween dust bunnies. We're going to eat your brain. Crystallize your pineal gland. Yeah, I've seriously been so quiet. Like, I'm just like, it's all coming out all at once. I don't know. That's why I make the videos, I guess. That's why I have a friend. Y'all, we love you so much. I think I'm going to do a separate video. Yes, I am. We're at 30 minutes here. I'm going to do a separate video, and I've got my decks out, and really been working on them. Wouldn't you know? It's the only, it was flipped over in my deck. I'm not even playing. Desire. I'm not even playing. Is that the only one that's flipped over? What the? Seriously, Spirit? Like, you got my back. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, okay? Don't you let these people get you down, okay? Because they're going to start coming around right now, like, trying to push us down. And you know what? Don't let them push us down, because that's what I'm talking about right there. Spirit, my angels, my higher self, it's got my back. And they are telling me that that same thing applies for y'all. You have to trust and have faith in it, and, like, don't give that desire up. Y'all, Spirit has got your back. Now, they got your back. Do you not see they got desire? It's all about that desire, that spark, that let's do this. Okay? Be inspired. Create that desire within yourself and someone else this week. Okay? So much love, you guys. So much love. And I will see you in the next video with Dreams of Gaia. And, Get woke.